Hello everyone and welcome to a very special of the Jump Up Supercast. It's that time of the year, everyone. The time where you hold your family close. You sit in front of the fire that is the gaming conference of Electronic 3. I'm Will. I'm here. Joining me today, the other member of the Jump Up Supercast besides all the other members of the Jump Up Supercast, Moozamil.
See, usually it's like everyone but me shows up for certain things, like the game club. Now, see, this is the inverse. You have me and me alone.
This is a special moment.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Because viewers, this might sound a little bit like a ripoff of a certain other popular gaming channels format, but we have done bets about video games for years at this point.
Yes.
Before that blew up huge, before the Easy Allies, I guess we'll just name them outright, we're doing their E3 bets. We were doing E3 bets. We did them in the past. This year we thought...
I was going to say, you could say our betting is what decided for us to come together for a podcast.
One day we will speak of we might mention that. The history of the Jump Up Supercast starts with an E3 bet. Yeah. I met all of these gentlemen outside of Moozamil through an E3 bet.
Yeah.
But this year, Moose and I are the two that have this dumb passion for these betting. But we don't bet for money. We bet for personal pain and pleasure here at the Jump Up Supercast. Yes. And another individual, of course, who has joined us on these bets is our executive producer on the boards right now, Kevin. He's back in the station, manning the boards, making sure we all sound nice. I want to thank him for that. But he will be making bets at the same time.
Wow.
I know. What an honor and a privilege.
Can't believe he took time from his busy day to be here. Thank you, Kevin.
He's the best producer in the biz. But we have an E3 betting special to start with right now.
Right now?
30 possible points in this game in 3 different formats. There will be yes or no sections where the answer is simple. We ask a question, is the answer yes or is the answer no? Then we do the numerical section where we run the numbers. Insert the gif of Zach Galifianakis doing math in his brain, where we make numerical bets. Whoever is the closest gets the point. So those are guaranteed. Someone's getting a point in those. And then finally, we have, from the booth, 10 bets from Kevin, specifically, that he has already put in. So 10 points per each section, potential total of 30 points. Of course, this will not be for no reason. There will be stakes, and there will also be final bets where someone truly well believes in the impossible. And if you win a final bet, that's an additional 5 points. So that can put you over, dude. But of course, it's always hard. You have to go for what is believed to be unobtainable for a final bet. With all that having been explained, let's get to it. First and foremost, the yes or no, can you decide section of the Jump Up Supercast E3 betting special. Moozamil, because you are first up, because I want to be congenial, you get to make the first bet.
Oh, how nice of you, William. I'm gonna go with a staple of mine for the last 5 years, basically. I've been waiting quite some time for this. Will Retro Studios appear at E3 2018?
Will Retro Studios appear? If they take a meeting with some random person, is that them appearing?
Well, if we see them in official Nintendo material coming from E3 2018, then yes, it is a yes.
So if it's in a press release, they mentioned that Retro is making a game. Does that count?
Yes, it does. As long as it's through their YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, or press release materials.
Oh, the press release materials where they will get you on this one. So that's first up. We're going to make the 10, then we'll go through individually one by one and tell it yes or no. So comes to me then. And this last year, one of what was the crucial moments, the turning points in the bets that won me last year's bets was a simple question. Will there be dabbing? Dabbing is so 2017. We're done with it. Who cares about dabbing anymore? Now we're all about the floss. Are you aware of the floss, Moozamil? It's the thing where the kids, they do the arms around their legs. Look up flossing and you'll see it. Don't look up floss dancing just to make sure. Look up flossing for your own gum health. Yeah, but look up floss dancing to see what we're talking about, I believe, is the one all the white kids are doing it. Where they do the arms. Will there be flossing? All right. Next, Moose.
This one is going to be specific to Microsoft. Or actually, you know what? Sorry. I'm going to talk about EA. Will EA pat themselves on the back for Battlefront 2?
Okay, so that means they come out on the stage and they say, at Battlefront 2, we've corrected course and have brought so much new content to the players.
Yeah, specifically, they have to mention, though, that they messed up. So we have to hear them say that they listened. It doesn't have to explicitly be like bad things, but it just has to be like, we listened, you're welcome. You know, that kind of thing. So just...
Okay. All right. Speaking of, really quickly, we never mentioned this on the podcast. Very cool thing. They did an Ewok horror mode in that game.
Oh.
Did you hear?
I did not.
It's a mode where it's like Evolve or like Left 4 Dead, where like there's survivors and then there's like zombies or like these monsters, but you play as Ewoks instead of the little teddy bear looking men.
Really dumb and great. Oh, just to be clear on this,
it's really good.
It has to be directly about Battlefield. It can't be like, hey, we're talking about Battlefield 5 and that won't have loot boxes. Like, they have to mention Battlefront 2 by name.
This is one that we've had a discussion about. We've had arguments off air. Now we're going to put it down to brass tacks in front of us. Will Nintendo's presentation have the slideshow format? What they've been doing with the directs recently, where there's like the headlines and it moves down to each game. Yes or no?
But I don't know if it's a direct or not.
Well, that's part of it. Will it be a direct? If you believe that will dictate whether or not it will have that format.
Okay, I just want an asterisk on this. It doesn't have to count towards me. But if I say yes, I mean, if I say no, but it is a direct and it is in the slideshow format, I just want you to admit I was right, live on air. That is all. That's all I wish.
Okay. All right, that's fair.
Because if I say no, it's because I don't think it's a direct, not because I think it'll be a...
And if they do a direct and they don't do that format, vice versa.
Will any first-party Sony game show up besides the 4 they mentioned and Medieval?
Okay, and Medieval. So you're including Medieval.
I'm including
you think Medieval showing up?
Because I wholeheartedly believe Medieval is showing up.
Sir Daniel Fortesque will reveal himself. Will a executive at Ubisoft swear on stage?
Has to be an executive.
Has to be an executive.
Not a developer.
Has to be... Yeah, I think so.
Okay, wait, not a developer or including the developers?
I would say, how about this? Will a developer or an executive? You can't, if they have like Aisha Tyler again and she's like, hey guys, Girlwood, damn, like doesn't count. It has to be like Yves Guillemot or Michel Ancel. Yes, Ubisoft. Yeah. They have to say fuck. They don't have to say fuck, but they have to say some swear.
This one, little bit more serious about a specific title. Will Doom 2 reveal itself? And if so this is it has to be a yes to both or a no to both. You get what I mean?
Okay, yeah. The condition is the modifier.
Yeah. So it's if you don't believe it'll show up, it's a no. That's what you'll guess, okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Will Doom 2 appear and have a Nintendo Switch version?
Interesting one. Now, sometimes we have to look and we have to think. So this is heavily rumored, Devil May Cry 5, right? Everyone knows Dante's going to show up. You know? Dante, guarantee. He's going to have white hair. That's not even a bet. Come on. Yeah. Will Nero reveal himself? All right? Because Dante, Virgil, guarantees their locks. But will they pull so deep as to be like, hey, everyone loves Nero? We don't know. That's why you have to make the bet.
And this is, I believe, my last yes or no. Will the recently announced Pokemon Let's Go, will we see the brand new Pokemon number 803 or whatever the fuck, there's too many of them. Will we see that Pokemon at this E3? It could be at the conference, the video presentation.
Or the Treehouse.
Or it could be at Treehouse Live. Does not matter which one. But will the brand new... I guess 152, because we've decided all the ones after 151 are no longer canon.
Stop. And then this one, call me Lucky Luciano over here, because you know I had to do it to him. Will Goku make an appearance in Super Smash Brothers?
Damn it.
You know I had to do it to him.
That was part of my. Okay, I'll think of something.
You can still do numeric. You can still do how many newcomers will be in Smash. That's a separate thing from will one of them
No.
be Goku.
Goku was part of my final bet. I had a very elaborate scheme based off of Goku appearing in Smash Brothers.
Well, I mean, the answer would be yes in this too. No, this will be. You can keep that as part of your final bet.
Oh, okay. Well,
So that is the yes or no section. Let's move back up and go individually. Each of us, we will say together on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes or no. Okay. So first up, will Retro Studios appear? 1, 2, 3. No.
No.
Okay. So we're looking at it from the booth. We're getting remoting in. I'm putting my finger to my earpiece. Kevin from the booth is saying yes. We will see it. Moose and I, however, both think no.
Kevin's a believer.
Okay.
Star Fox Racing, here we come. Grand Prix.
All right, next up. Will that dumb floss dance appear? 1, 2, 3. Yes.
No.
Yes.
Dabbing got me last year, but this time I feel confident.
I have 2 bets. My 2 hopes are in 2 things. 1, Just Dance. 2, it's in Fortnite.
Oh, fuck.
Yes.
I should have. Oh, I'm sweating now. Oh, getting flashbacks
we'll see.
to last year.
Will EA jerk themselves off over Battlefield Battlefront 2? 1, 2, 3. No.
Yes.
Yes. Confident.
Yes. EA.
I think they want to move on.
It'll be so disgusting seeing them feel themselves over this. It'll be awful.
Oh man. Wow, here we are. Oh, by the way, a guy from the booth, Kevin says no on the floss dance and yes on the EA having a little JO sesh.
Me and Kevin seem to be 1-1 so far.
Except for where you disagreed on the very first question.
Except, yeah, okay. Ignore what I said, forget.
Well done. Will Nintendo have the slideshow format? 1, 2, 3. No.
Yes.
Okay, Muzi and Kevin agree. They both think yes. I think no.
I think it's a Nintendo Direct, and because it is a Nintendo Direct, it will obviously be in that format. So I don't really care about winning this specific question as long as I'm right if it is a Direct. That's all I care about personally.
So there's a question in the wording of this one I want to clarify. Do you only mean unannounced or any Sony first party?
Let's go with any. Any outside of the 4 they mentioned in Medieval.
Any.
So if Days Gone shows up, that is a yes.
Will any first party Sony games appear excluding the Big 4 and Medieval? To review the Big 4.
Can I put an asterisk though? No download only games. So like if they shadow drop like a...
It has to be a boxed release.
Yeah, it has to be a boxed release.
So the Big 4, by the way, are Death Stranding, Spider-Man, The Last of Us 2, and Ghost of Tsushima. So those are the ones to look out for. 1, 2, 3... No. We all agree no.
Okay, I guess that question's futile.
That question is void. We believe Sony when they say they won't.
Yeah. I mean, maybe I shouldn't have included
Will someone that... Maybe.
Because I believe fucking Medieval's just we're gonna see that stupid game. Why remake Medieval? You know, it's just, whatever.
They ran out. They went through Parappa and they're like, oh god! Where's Ape Escape, guys? Will an Ubisoft individual who works at that company say a nasty, nasty word? 1, 2, 3. Yes.
Yes. Oh,
we all agree. Yes.
Agree. You know, Yves Guillemot, he's a nasty man. He's a
Guillemot.
He's a wild boy.
He's a wild one. Somebody tell me you're a wild one. All right. Will Doom 2 appear and have a Switch port?
So remember, if Doom 2 does not show up at all, that means no wins.
No one wins. Yeah.
No, like no wins.
No wins. Yeah. Yes, I'm sorry. Yes. All right. So 1, 2, 3. No. All no's again.
I thought about doing yes, but I was like, one of you's gonna pick yes.
No. No, another win for the void. Will Devil May Cry 5, featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series, have Nero?
In this trailer.
1, 2, 3. Yes.
No. I'm getting from the booth. Kevin's yelling loudly in my earpiece. He's saying no.
No. Kevin does not agree with me. Will Pokemon Let's Go's one new Pokemon be revealed?
Number 152.
Oh, Kevin has an asterisk really fast. He does still believe that Nero will be in the game.
Yeah, of course. But this is about E3 2000.
Will Pokemon Let's Go's new Pokemon be revealed, though? 1, 2, 3, no.
Yes! We're going to see
All right,
Missing
so Kevin
No.
and I agree no. Missing, you think it's Missing No. All right. Okay, so there it is. And then will Goku be in Smash Bros? 1, 2, 3, no.
This is the hardest yes of my life. Guaranteed. It's a lock.
Guarantee. It's a lock. All right.
That's it.
There it
That's
is.
the first section of the bet. How are we feeling?
There it is. Lock it in.
Ooh.
I'm feeling all right. I don't feel great. The thing is that with so many people going on, just so hard to get the gauge of how you're doing. But now we are moving on to the numerical section. This time, we will just do the numbers as we go, because I think giving more time to think on these, I don't want smart betting. So, first up, I guess I will go first. How many Smash newcomers will we see by the end of this E3?
Shit.
So, this one, though, is because there will be very easy to snipe, is the problem with this one. What I want to do is, I want alternate each time. So you will go first, I will go first, and you will go first. That way, it will balance out.
Okay.
All right, so I'll go first on this one, and I will say 4.
Oh, perfect. Believe it or not, I was not going to snipe you. I have a 5.
5, and Kevin says 5 as well.
Oh.
Oh, that's stressful. This is stressful.
Just to clarify, it must be newcomers to the franchise. So Ice Climbers cannot.
Ice Climbers does not count. Does Breath of the Wild Link count, Moozemil? Does Link being reworked count? If he's still just called Link.
If we have a clear answer about his status at E3, he counts. But if it's still up in the air, then no, he doesn't count.
There'll be the tourney.
Oh, true.
We'll see a character.
If his name is just Link, or there's another character that was the previous Link that appears in the game.
But if he's just Link, does not count.
If he's just Link, but there's another Link that's not Toon Link, then he does count.
Yes. If they separate him, if they view the old Link and this Link as separate entities, that's what we're saying.
Yes.
So there we go. So that's mine. You're up, Moozemil.
Another Nintendo-related question. I'm sorry. How many minutes of Yoshi's Flipping Island, the new Yoshi game, that's not actually its name.
Okay. Alright.
The Yoshi game for Nintendo Switch. How many minutes will be devoted to it in the Nintendo video presentation? Name not final.
Okay. So we're allowed to give minutes and seconds.
Yes, minutes and seconds.
So you're up first on this one.
Alright. I believe they're gonna spotlight this bitch. We're gonna see it for way longer than we should. 3 minutes and 37 seconds.
That's a long time.
And we're gonna suffer through every second of it.
I'm gonna say 1:30.
Ooh, and
Kevin
has the low. He has 1 minute
26.
So I have the high. Okay. Kevin has the low.
So then next up, it's my numerical bet. How many times will the phrase most powerful, or some version of the phrase most powerful console ever, be said at Microsoft's E3? I am up first. So it does not have to specifically be this, but the spirit of that phrase, you know. I will say...
Wait, I need a clarification.
Okay.
Does it need to be verbally spoken, or if there's like a thing in the corner?
Yes, it needs to be someone on stage saying it.
Okay, cool. Alright, got it.
I will say 6 times.
I actually believe it'll only be 3 times. Phil Spencer will only utter that
10 times. Kevin's going for the high.
Yeah, Microsoft is going to really push it in. This is the most powerful console ever.
And not in text form, Kevin. Yeah. Kevin wrote it in asking in text form. The answer is no, it has to be verbally spoken. Yeah. But he is stuck with his bet. Let's see, Moose is up.
So, this will be about Capcom. How many brand new games... Or no, actually, no. Just how many times will we see a Capcom game throughout every conference? That could be an old Capcom game. That could be a port. If Mega Man 11 shows up at Sony and Nintendo, that counts as 1 each. How many times will we see a Capcom game?
You are up first.
And I'm gonna go with a solid number 3.
3. I'm gonna
This
say.
includes points too.
Okay, does this include Nintendo Treehouse?
No, not Nintendo.
I'm going to say 5.
Ooh. Capcom's really
Kevin
showing up this E3.
Says 7.
Capcom's really showing up this E3.
E3 for Capcom.
I just say all they're showing is Resident Evil and Devil May Cry and maybe Mega Man. Like, we're not getting more than that.
I think they'll have one more. They'll have one more.
All right.
It'll Monster Hunter Generations.
The Monster Hunter Generations is gonna show up at the Nintendo video presentation. Name not final.
Monster Hunter DLC.
Yeah.
If
Any Capcom game that shows up throughout any conference. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So next up is mine. At what time in Eastern Standard Time will we see the first gameplay footage of Super Smash Brothers? Not gameplay footage. The first footage in game of Super Smash Brothers.
Oh shit.
I'm up first. I'm gonna say it's gonna be 12/18.
So, see, I'm racking my brain right now. Are they opening with Smash? Are they closing with Smash? How long is the presentation?
Yeah, that's the thing.
So I'm gonna go with opening. I think they're gonna open with Smash Bros. Open strong, you know.
So that means, well, give me a number.
Yeah. I'm telling you, we're going to see it at 3 minutes and 21 seconds. Just enough time for Reggie to spout some bullshit.
So 12:03.
No, 3 minutes and 12 seconds.
No, what I'm saying is, know what time on the clock.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right. It's Eastern. Yeah, 12:03. 12:03 p.m.
12:03.
Yes.
Okay. So then Kevin comes in with 12:05.
Oh wow.
So we'll see. All right, Muzamil, you are up.
Basically, if Smash doesn't open, you win this bet.
Yes, that's the thing.
Okay, Bethesda. They like to talk a lot about their previous products, if you've noticed. You know,
Sure.
we see Doom a lot. We see Skyrim a lot.
Wolfenstein 2 is coming on Switch.
And Wolfenstein 2 coming to Switch. How many times will they mention a game they've already released? Just even mention, not even just mention an already released
just a
game.
pre-released game.
And this includes new versions of previously released games. So Wolfenstein 2 for Switch? Sure.
So hold on. So
Doom-
if Todd Howard comes out for Fallout 76,
Yeah.
and he's like, we at Bethesda Game Studios have made huge worlds in games like Fallout 3,
That's 1.
Fallout 4,
That's
and
2.
Skyrim.
That's 3. Yes. Every single time they mention a game that they've made.
That they've released.
Yes, that they've released.
Okay. That will be very hard. Okay, you go first.
And I'm going to go with 7. 7 times.
I'm going to go with like 4. I mean, I'm going to go with 10, actually. I think 10 is probably a reasonable number.
Go to 14. Do it, you coward.
No, I'm not. I was like 14, but I was like, that's too much. Because they didn't talk a lot last year. Does there have to be someone verbally saying it?
Yes.
Okay, so they don't just show like...
Actually,
like
no.
with...
If they show, even if they just show it, like if they show footage of Skyrim, that counts.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
And
Does that count separately from Todd mentioning Skyrim?
Every individual time they say Skyrim.
We have to clarify this.
Yes.
If Todd says Skyrim and then they show Skyrim footage, is that 2 separate things?
No, that's one. That's part of the
one.
presentation.
Okay, it's part of the...
I mean, that's part of the same breath, you know.
Kevin also comes in with 10.
All right.
So that's fine. And let's see. So we're at... I think we have 2 left.
2 each or 2 total?
2 each.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right.
So that means it's time for Will to ask you a question. How many times will we find out that some indie game's creator is wrapped in controversy? Until Thursday, how many will we find out? Oh no, they said the N-word on Twitter 5 years ago.
Oh god. And so the game has to show up at the E3 conference, right?
You have to see it, and it has to happen in the span of E3.
In the span of E3.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually,
I'm up first.
I would like an addendum to this one.
Okay.
Up until the day before we record the results. Give internet sleuths
Give
some
it a
time.
week.
Give internet sleuths some time to figure it out. You know, they'll figure it out soon. Don't worry.
Okay.
But
Yeah. And it has to become like it can't just be like one guy found it. I think it has to become a legitimate controversy.
if there's a reset era thread on it, that's one.
And it goes more than 2 pages.
Well, more than 1 page.
Okay, fine.
50
But anyways,
posts per page.
yeah, 50 posts per page. This goes over 50 posts. I'm gonna say 1.
I believe in the creators this year. 0. No milkshake ducks. We're not gonna see any controversy this year.
Kevin says 1. All right, Moose and Mills, back to you.
I'm gonna go with, you know what, PSVR. Sony loves PSVR.
Yes.
How long will they spend talking about PSVR?
Talking about PSVR. Does that mean...
So, I basically, from when they begin the PSVR segment to when they end the PSVR segment,
okay.
If PSVR games appear outside of said contained segment, we must add that up some way.
Oh, God. Okay.
But, I mean,
So
they're
if,
usually
like-
pretty
so
good
if, like-
about containing PSVR into just one thing, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But say Hideo Kojima comes out and says, all the things you just saw in Days Gone can also be played in
Death Stranding?
PSVR. Does all that...
Yeah.
Death
The
Stranding, I
whole,
mean.
the
Does
whole
all
damn
that...
thing, the whole damn thing counts. Yes. If a game
Oh,
has a
jeez.
PSVR
Okay.
segment, and they announce it like right after they show it, yeah, that whole thing. Or if they come at the end of the conference and be like, every game you just saw tonight, this won't happen, but every game you just saw tonight, playable in PSVR, the whole damn conference counts.
Okay. Oh, God. All right, you're up first.
I'm gonna go with 27 minutes and 43 seconds.
What?
We're spending a shit ton of time on PSVR.
What? I'm gonna go with 7.
7.
7 minutes even.
Even. 7 minutes even. We're seeing,
All
I'm
right.
telling you, we're gonna see a fuck ton of PSVR.
And Kevin says 10 minutes and 14 seconds.
This is a bad bit.
That's a wild bet. All right, comes down to Will's last one. This is gonna be, oh man, see now this is gonna be very similar to that previous bet. Was what I had walking in, but it's fine. How long will we see UI in Death Stranding?
Oh, I like this one.
Not how long we're gonna see the game. How long will there be discernible user interface to show you're playing a video game instead of just watching Norman Reedus have a fetus?
Oh shit. Alright.
I feel like I've given away my game a little bit on this one. I think it's going to be 0 seconds.
Damn. That's also my answer, to be honest. But, you know what? Fuck it. 1 second.
No, you're a scumbag. Okay, it's just, the other question is, will there be UI?
Yeah, so it's not, you know what?
All right. So Kevin says 0 seconds. So it's Moose and Will's. It's Moose by himself is what we're saying.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm probably on the losing end, to be fair. So you know.
Yeah.
Give me it. Give me that 1 second.
Yeah, we'll see. All right.
4 hours.
All right. I mean, you're. Yeah, essentially, you could say 100 hours. It would be the same thing. So let's see. Last
This
one
one's
for
gonna come
Moose and
back
Will.
to bite me in the ass. So this is my last one.
Yep.
I'm glad you did the Death Stranding thing, because I had something Death Stranding in mind as well. So this works.
Okay.
But that means I have to think of one. This is the last one, right? This is the last one.
Honor and a privilege.
This one's a little weird one.
Yep.
How many times will Microsoft either mention or pop up on screen something about Mixer?
Yes, I was thinking about Mixer.
So even if it just pops up on the stream, and just to count this, we will go to the official re-upload of this. Okay. So
Yes,
we'll
it will
go
be
to
Microsoft's thing.
Microsoft's YouTube.
Yeah.
Or we'll find someone who's streaming. We'll figure it out. But yeah, how many times?
Yeah, we'll count. We'll figure it out.
How many times will they mention it, and it pops up?
Okay. All right. You are first.
I'm gonna go with 24.
Jesus Christ.
They're pushing Mixer, baby.
I thought I was going to go high with 15. And Kevin says 20.
They're going hard in on Mixer. Every game,
Alright.
it's gonna be like, you can watch this on Mixer.
All right. So so there's the numerical section. What a wild time it was. Now we walk in for the Kevin's questions from the booth. I guess we should clarify the points at this moment about Kevin. So there will be 2 scores that each of us, there will be 2 things that Moose and I will have to compare against. We will have to compare against each other. We will have stakes on that. And then we will each compare ourselves against Kevin.
Yes.
So there will be this. So our total score will compare against Kevin's score. If we do higher or worse, lower than Kevin, it will decide whether or not we have to do his punishment. Okay. We will not. Kevin's punishment is not determined at this date if we beat him, but we will, when the results show happen, if the time and the necessity arises, we will think of the stakes.
So just to be clear though, so like if I get last place, so I lose to both you and Kevin, I have to do both stakes.
You have to do both stakes.
And if you also lose to Kevin, though, you just have to do Kevin's, right?
I just have to do Kevin if I win against you. Yes.
Yeah, okay, cool. Got it.
So which conference will feature the most games with a Battle Royale mode? Oh. So that can be like the whole game can be a Battle Royale mode, or it can be a mode in a game.
Okay. Oh, baby. All right.
So, I guess we'll both say this at 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
PC
Microsoft.
Gaming Show.
Here's the thing.
I don't want to watch this shitty conference, so this is all on you, Will.
Will and Kevin talked about this. Kevin mentioned PC Gaming Show. I wasn't going to say PC Gaming Show, but that's the correct answer, so I'm really upset.
We clarified at the beginning though, that it would count, so yes. It was fair answer. Okay.
Total Battle Royale related games at all the conferences.
Lord have mercy. Okay. And just clarify, if we know by E3, the end of E3, even if they don't mention it in the conference, if we know by the end of E3 that it has a Battle Royale, then it counts. So like if they don't talk about Call of Duty's Battle Royale, but we see Call of Duty, that's a yes.
We know. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
If they mention Fortnite, that counts.
Okay.
So, I guess Kevin will go first, and then I'll go, and then you will go. 12 games, says Kevin. Will is going to say 10.
I would like to say 8.
Okay, well, I'm going to have to thread the needle on this one.
Yeah.
Always good. Rocksteady's next game is announced, yes or no?
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1, yes.
Yes.
Kevin says no.
Okay.
So this one, we should clarify. If we don't see it at E3, it's not the case. Yeah. Does not have Batman in it. Yes or no? 3, 2, 1.
No. Though granted, they're rumored to be doing a Justice League game, so Batman would be in that one.
That's what well, yes. Are you saying no, he will be in the game, or no, he will not be in the game?
No, he won't. He won't be in the game.
Well, then you would say yes to this.
Oh, that's confusing.
It does not have Batman. Does have Batman.
I agree. Yes, does not have Batman. Yes.
Okay.
So you think it will have Batman?
They will have Batman. I think it will have Batman.
All right, got it.
All right. Number 3. 3DS has no new games.
Ooh.
3, 2, 1.
No. I think we're gonna see some fucking new 3DS games.
All right.
I did that one right this time, right?
Yes, you did that one right.
If I believe 3DS, okay, yeah.
We believe there will be 3DS games. The follow-up, if it does have games, how many are announced? You go first on this one.
I'm gonna go with the low number, 2. Just 2.
I'm gonna say 3.
Ooh.
And Kevin says 3.
3 as well. Okay.
An unexpected fighting game appears, meaning not Mortal Kombat 11, because that's heavily rumored. But there's not a lot of other fighting game rumors floating around out there. All right.
So if like Tekken Tag 3 shows up, that's unexpected.
Yes. 3, 2, 1. No.
Yes. A new fighting game will show up. I believe.
An unexpected new fighting game will show up at a conference.
Yeah. Not Mortal Kombat, but something else.
All right. Which conferences, if any, I guess, I'll still make a bet on a conference because that's the follow-up question. Which conference? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Microsoft. And that's it. So there we go. Then which conference will have the most e-celebrities? Okay.
See, I'm thinking this could go one of many ways.
Yeah, who knows? But I'm ready. In 3, 2, 1. EA.
PC Gaming Show.
Oh heck!
But see, my thinking though is like, if any of these guys do a battle royale thing and they show a bunch of e-celebs playing it, boom, you win. You know, like if EA shows a new battle royale mode, it's like, oh my god. Yeah.
Okay. So I have a question though for Kevin on this, because the follow up is they will go off the script, or will they go off the script?
Yeah.
PC Gaming Show is an interview format show. There is no script.
But they'll say something wholly inappropriate though, just something that's they shouldn't be saying in this venue. You know.
They will get in trouble backstage when they are done.
Yeah. So it's like maybe they were hitting on one of the co-interviewers. I don't know.
Maybe they said just take it in the middle of a fighting game.
Yeah.
That happened. God. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Yes.
Guaranteed. Yes. Come on. These people.
It's a lock.
Yeah.
They have no media training.
Yeah. No.
But that brings us to the end of Kevin's questions from the booth.
Ooh.
I guess it's now time to establish the final bets for what we think could happen at this E3. I feel like yours is going to be insane. So, I'm going to go first. Is that all right?
Yeah, go for it.
And if you think this is not insane enough, let me know. Square is doing a press conference this year. They've got to have something big coming. Okay. Square will announce a new entry in the Chrono series.
OMG. Yeah, I'll give you
that. It will... Okay. I was going to say it will have artwork by Akira Toriyama. That's sort of it.
Okay. All right. My other one was... But I think I want to go in a different direction. I'm thinking.
Okay. All right. So, we should clarify with these bets. Kevin does not have a final bet. He will just sort of...
And so if we actually somehow win this one, it doesn't count against Kevin. He won't lose, right?
It does not. No. It will not count against Kevin's score. If Kevin wants to have a final bet, he can say it. It just won't matter in the numerics.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So, the Nintendo video presentation, name not final, at the end of it, okay, they're going to show Metroid Prime 4. Cool game. Pretty cool, right? Okay. Right after that, they'll announce Metroid Prime Trilogy HD. This has to happen in exact order, just to be clear. Exact order as I say.
Right. Okay.
Metroid Prime 4 HD. Metroid Prime Trilogy HD will transition into a trailer for Ridley and Smash Brothers. Okay? Pretty cool, right? That's great.
Okay. All right.
It's not over yet, though. We have
good.
one more announcement. One more.
Okay.
And Dragon Ball FighterZ appears on Nintendo Switch. Oh, I thought that's such a lame final thing. What the hell, Nintendo? This is what you end on? You just have Ridley. Just end on that. Nope. Screen fades to black. Smash logo appears. Goku is in Super Smash Brothers. And with him, an alternate costume for Vegeta.
Those aren't connected at all.
I don't care. This is the exact order, the ending of the conference. Okay? No, Metroid Prime 4 is just how they're ending it. And then they're like, oh, we have one more thing. And it's a stupid port. And then it doesn't end there, though.
Why? You could have done it with just Ridley, but you kept going.
No, this doesn't end.
Oh, man.
This is all happening. Exactly, word for word. You'll see when we come back.
In this exact order, it does not count.
No.
If Goku is first, it does not count.
If this exact order happens, but they show Metroid Prime Trilogy before Metroid Prime 4, I still lose. Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Yes. All right.
I'm very specific about this.
If it doesn't transition to the trailer for Ridley from that trailer. Okay, we're getting Kevin's in. Kevin's is upsetting. Kevin's big boy bet. Retro is making Donkey Kong Country Returns 3. Baby Kong will be featured.
Kitty Kong, sorry.
Kitty Kong will be featured. Whoops. Okay, alright.
Okay.
So, there we go. Those are all valid final bets. Lock it in. Oh, man. So now it comes to the part where we suffer. We talk about the stakes. I'll go first.
To say your first. Yes.
I'll go with mine first. I'm really troubled about what's coming. No, first we should say Kevin's bets, because Kevin's stakes is the same for both of us.
Oh, true. Okay, yeah.
If we lose against Kevin, Kevin has a special game with the special boy close to his heart. Fun fact, he's a little closer to a certain other green dinosaur you may know. But it is that Moose and I, depending on who wins, who loses, will have to stream a complete, full playthrough of Croc Legend of the Gobos for the PlayStation 1.
Real
Yoshi.
To be clear, yeah, he's the real Yoshi. Kevin wants you to know this. He's the real Yoshi. This is gonna be Yoshi on Nintendo 64 before Nintendo denied it and stole their technology. But that's okay. But just for some context,
their justice will be found.
Croc, the Legend of the Gobos, has some history behind it. You see, it has been denied to be played on the Game Club every single episode since we started. So this is a big deal. This
will be the culmination for Croc Legend of the Gobos.
Yes.
We have a 2-month time frame to complete the game, both of us.
Yep.
So then it comes to Will's bet, his stakes for Moose and Mill.
Okay.
It's a simple one. Moose and Mill does not stream often. When he does, we have to drag him kicking and screaming. Moose and Mill is a man that has a hard heart. He's closed himself off to joy in the world sometimes. And one of the ways that he's closed himself off is through The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker for the Nintendo GameCube.
Oh, yeah.
So if I win, Moose and Mill must stream a complete playthrough of The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker for the Nintendo GameCube. However, he is not allowed to speak ill of the game in any way that I find upsetting, and is specifically not allowed to call out the changing of the wind. Okay. He must take it and bear it and grin, and must enjoy what is perhaps one of the greatest video games ever made. What a generous bet, All
right.
He must also get this done within 2 months.
Okay.
He must also get this done within 2 months.
Can do. I will try to stream regularly if I lose. However,
yes.
If I win,
no.
As you may know, you're listening to this, you're surely aware. We have a podcast, the Jump Up Supercast, right?
Okay.
A lot of times I say something, people don't really agree with me. And that's okay. Sometimes people can't accept the truth. I understand. But even though you know you're right, you want an ally sometimes, right? Don't you? So,
no.
Until the end of 2018, at the end of every podcast and the end of every stream Will does, I will have a message for him to read out loud every single week. What that message is will vary every week, A lot of times it'll be about how terrible it is to change the wind direction in the Wind Waker. Sometimes it'll be about how Rare has never made a good video game. Sometimes it'll be about how Pokemon XY is the worst thing to happen to a Nintendo franchise. We'll see every week how it goes, okay? But
I'm already upset.
Till the end of 2018. It'll be decided whether it'll be after the final phrases little bonus thing or before. We'll figure that out. But for sure at the end of every stream and for sure at the end of every podcast, Will be reciting the message I relay for him.
Yeah. Okay. Well, folks, that's the bets. That's the stakes. That's what we're fighting for at this E3. Everything that happens, every single game that's announced, it will be exciting. But at the end of the day, it comes down to us. It comes down to what we have bet here. That's what will matter. That will be the legacy of this E3. Sorry, Smash Brothers. See you later, Cyberpunk. Jump Up Supercast E3 bets. That's what it comes down to. We'll come to you with another post-show recapping. We want to thank you all for listening, for engaging. If you yourself have bets, if you think that we were idiots, let us know. But with all that having been said, most importantly, everyone, just have fun at E3.